overnight line movers, as we like to say. Check out SBRodds.com for all the latest line movements. One line on the move here, an A-10 game, Teddy. Davidson at home opens up at 2.5, pushes to 3.5 here in a nice battle with Dayton as they head to town.
Yeah, I'm surprised the line opened as low as it did. I mean, this is a Davidson team that's 12-0 straight up at home. They've been covering numbers, only 4 ATS losses on this floor. They've been good short favorites, 6-3 ATS at -7 or less. Are the betting markets worried about a letdown for Davidson? Maybe after the big, Curry in town over the weekend? Potentially, but certainly the early money says don't worry about too much of a letdown as the money's come on Davidson early against Dayton.
Keep it in the A-10, Teddy. Rhode Island heading down to play VCU. The Peppers will be all fired up. You get another sold-out environment down there in the Richmond area. And then we take a look. Line opens up at 10.5 offshore. Teddy dipped to 7.5 in some earlier trading action today. Looks like it's rebounded right now as we're doing the show at -8, 133.5. My initial thoughts on this one, Teddy, looked a little bit too high, but now you might be finding some value here on VCU if it's going to stay in that 7.5, 8 range. You have that almighty, we want to get revenge in this basketball game. Two teams that match up rather well. The one interesting point here is VCU does like to turn you over. Rhode Island does turn it over a little bit, but interesting that the line opened up at 10.5 and you saw that nice 3-point move earlier this morning.
Sure. I mean, this was a significant wise guy move, no question. Despite the fact this has been nothing but a favorite series. The favorite 8-0 against the spread the last 8. Rhode Island has been favored in each of the last 5 meetings, and they're 5-0 straight up and against the spread in the last 5 contests. So they've been able to handle the pressure that VCU brings to the table in every recent meeting. The market's saying maybe not tonight. They're certainly expecting, and this is again a significant move. This isn't one of these, there's a little move. No, this was a major wise guy move on VCU plus the points. Again, not with my money.
Purdue and Indiana Big Ten battle here. Markets open up at -4, quickly rise to -6. It looks like, Teddy, Indiana can't get out of their own way over here. So we're looking at, 4-10 in the Big Ten here this year. So some line movements to take a look at. 140 over-under, and that has significantly dropped, Teddy, since this morning. Now sitting at 137.5. Underbackers rejoice.
Yeah, and I apologize a minute ago. I said VCU plus the points. Obviously, it's VCU minus the points against Rhode Island. When we talk about Purdue and Indiana and, a ton of money on the Boilermakers, look, this is a Hoosiers team that is a little bit of a train wreck right now. 1-8 against the spread their last 9 overall. They lost by 15 at Purdue in the first meeting. And let's be real about this Indiana program. At one point, they were contenders in the Big Ten every year, and Bloomington, Indiana was the place that people wanted to go to play basketball. And then Bobby Knight left town, and then Kelvin Sampson has run out of town. And since that time, running in and out, coaches running in and out. Archie Miller, the latest. Miller's a coach. I have a ton of respect for him, but Indiana's not an easy place to recruit to right now. And this is a program that's at the bottom or near the bottom of the Big Ten of late. You can understand why the Boilermakers took early money. They're certainly the better of these two teams on paper by a fairly wide margin.